What's up, guys? Welcome to Blowin Smoke, where we grill, smoke, cook, and at the end of the meal, we have a fine cigar. Welcome back, Blowin Smoke fans. Here we go, another episode. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. Today we're doing my take on probably my absolute favorite meal, burger and fries. We're gonna use the barbecue, we're doing homemade burgers, we're gonna do our homemade barbecue sauce, and as a side, we've got some really awesome sweet potato fries. We're gonna show you how to do those up. Let's start by prepping the burgers. Burger time, here we go. Starting with good quality ground beef. If you don't grind your own beef, make sure you pick it up locally. Get the butcher to do it for you. We're using medium. That means 80% beef, 20% fat. We want the fat. We want the flavor. We're going to keep it simple. Salt. Generous helping. Season that meat, guys, as always. Black pepper. And our old friend Worcestershire sauce. This is amazing. Use it all the time. Good fermented flavor. All right, let's start mixing. Use your hands. You don't want to mix them too much. All right, let's start making some patties. So we got 1 pound of meat. That makes about 4 to 5 burgers, depending on how you like them. So I mixed it all up. Just grab a handful like that, guys. Kind of toss it between your hands. Each burger is about 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound. Flatten it out. I like my burgers. It doesn't have to be perfectly round circle, guys. All right. Form it like that. Now this is a big key when you're doing burgers on the grill. Add a little indent in the middle. That's going to help it prevent from kind of puffing up, looking like a football on the grill. We want a nice even shape. So I'm going to make the other 3, and we'll show you what we're going to do next. Patties are ready to go. We're going to whip up a sweet little barbecue sauce, a Blowin Smoke worthy barbecue sauce. Start off, dark brown sugar. That's going to kind of create the base and the glaze. Worcestershire again. A few dashes of that. It's our vinegariness. Mustard. Mustard and burgers go hand in hand. The beauty of this, guys, is to add as little or as lot as you like. If you like a sweeter barbecue sauce, maybe add more sugar. And we're going to add some ketchup. Okay, we're going to get this on the side burner and start cooking it down. So let's head over there right now. Here's our side. We're doing sweet potatoes today. I know a lot of people like fries, white potatoes. Change it up, guys. Let's do sweet potatoes. So we got whole sweet potatoes. I got about 4 or 5 of these. I parboiled them. That means boiling water, 10-15 minutes until they got fork tender. Now we're going to cut them into big steak style fries. Finish them on the barbecue. So I'm going to cut this one, show you guys how to do it. Cut it down the middle there. One more time. You leave them a little thicker too. They'll grill nicer. We're going to toss them in some spices and oil. I'll show you that next. They're still a little hot. That's what we want. Don't worry, you're not going to burn yourself, guys. We'll toughen it out. It's going to be worth it in the end. You can see I'm cutting them into big, thick steak cut. That means they're wider, thicker. They're going to grill nice. All right. We'll prep the rest and show you how to dress them. Sweet potatoes are cut, ready for the grill. Here we go. Start off with some oil. Generous helping of oil. It's going to help them not stick to the grill. Remember, we parboiled these. That's going to ensure they're going to fully be cooked. A bit of salt as always. Love our salt here on Blowin Smoke. And just to throw some kind of herbs into the meal tonight, I've got some dried thyme and some dried basil. Make it rain on there. Sweet. Here we go. Give them a shake. Use your hands again, guys. Be generous. All right, we're going to finish these on the grill. Get some char. Time to hit the grill. We're going to start off by oiling it up. We don't want our burgers to stick. We're doing half the grill with burgers and the sweet potato. All right, perfect. We got our 4 patties. Remember, we just kept it simple. We want the meat to shine. People always ask, oh, why don't you add, your soup mix, your onion. We're not making meatloaf. We're making burgers, guys. All right? Save the meatloaf for the Wednesday night. There's the sizzle we want to hear. Get all 4 on. All right, now leave them. You only want to flip a burger once. Let the grill do its thing. Shut the lid. We'll check on them shortly. Been a few minutes, guys. We're gonna flip our burgers. Remember, we're only flipping the burger once. Take it away from where it was. Put it on a new part of the grill so it's hot. Look at that. We've got our char. 1, 2. This guy in the back. Can't forget about him. 3, 4. All right, we're gonna cook this side, and then we're gonna finish it with cheese. Big thing to remember. Don't be pushing and smushing and all that like they do in those movies, the diner scene. That's gonna release all the juice from the burger. We want a moist, flavorful burger, guys, and that's what we got here. Let's give our wedges a turn, guys. Look at that, char marks, perfect. Remember, we parboiled these, so they're not gonna take as long. There we go. All right, everything's gonna be done at the same time. It's almost time to eat. It's time to put the cheese on. We're using jalapeno Havarti, creamy cheese. It melts nice. It's got a little bit of heat. We want the cheese to melt, guys. So right now we're gonna add it right near the end of the cooking of the burgers. Get that on. And we're also gonna toast our buns, guys. Toasting the buns adds a little caramelization. Sesame seed buns here, fantastic. A little bit of butter on there. Throw them on the top burner. That's gonna get them going. We got 4 burgers, that's 4 buns. All right, let that cheese melt. Running out of real estate a bit, but don't worry, I'm blowing smoke. We find a way. Guys, our cheese is melted. Let's get these bad boys off. As always, when we're grilling, we want to rest the meat, let the juices redistribute. Here we go. Burgers cooked perfectly. And let's get our buns off. Look at that. Toasted and ready for action. All right, let's build these bad boys. Burgers are ready to go. Let's plate it up. We've got our barbecue sauce from earlier. It's tangy, it's smoky, just what a barbecue sauce should be. Paint it on there, guys, just like painting a wagon. Boom. We've got some French's fried onions. These are awesome. Look at that, plate them on there. They're crunchy, they're salty. I love them on a barbecue burger. Okay. A little bit of mayo. We're gonna put mayo on the top bun here. What's a burger without mayo? Boom. Okay. Some nice iceberg lettuce. Nice sliced tomato, guys. Cut your tomato a little thicker. Some places you get a paper thin burger. That's not our style. And a couple sweet and sour pickles. Just like that. Ready to go, guys. How good does that look? Don't waste your time with that dollar bag, garbage paper bag. Make a burger. Do it right. It's ready to go. Let's dig in. Burgers plated up. Our sweet potato wedges. Everything looks good. We're gonna squeeze the burger together. Look at that. Let's slice her in half. Show you how it's perfectly cooked inside. Look at that, guys. Juicy and ready to go. Cannot wait to dig in. Oh my. Burger, juicy, flavorful. Those French's fried onions get the crunch. Lettuce, tomato. Guys, we layered it perfectly. They're called toppings for a reason. They go on top. That barbecue sauce, smoky, tangy, rich. Like I said, Ronald has nothing on this meal. Take the time. Make your own burgers at home. Don't be afraid to grill them. Can't forget about our sweet potato fries. Remember, we parboiled them. Finished them with the dried basil, the dried thyme. Perfect. Awesome. Healthy, good for you. Great way to accompany that juicy, flavorful burger. Good night, guys. Fantastic meal. Cigar time. Tonight we're doing a Habana Guatemara. It's a nice mild cigar, so let's get going. Fantastic meal as always. Let's have a fantastic cigar. The Habana Guatemara. It's a light cigar. Let's fire it up. Very mild. I can smell it already. Toast the bottom of it. It's got like a woody smell though too, which is nice. That was a pretty flavorful meal. The burgers are rich, fatty, juicy. We had that tangy barbecue sauce. Nice sweet potatoes with the herbs. So this is a nice mild smoke to accompany that. Yeah, guys, really smooth. If you're looking for like an intro cigar, I think this would be perfect. It's not too heavy, so that can turn people off, so this would be great. Recap tonight's meal, guys. A few tips as always. Use a good quality ground beef. If you're not grinding your own, get good 80-20 or 70-30. You want the fat, you want the flavor. Start with a good meat and end with a good meat. You don't need to add a million things like we said. We're not making meatloaf, we made burgers. And that's what we did, and they came out awesome. Sweet potatoes, parboil them. So boil them just on the stovetop. You can use a side burner, 10-15 minutes. Soften them up till they're fork tender. Finish them on the barbecue. That way they're cooked fully. You don't want raw potato. You don't want overcooked potato. Right in the middle. Perfect. French's. We had the French's fried onions, French's ketchup, French's mustard. Big thanks to them. We couldn't have done the meal without them. Big thanks to our barbecue season. As always, it's been a great year. Summer's winding down, but there's still going to be a lot of barbecue. As always, if you like what you see, hit subscribe, tell your friends, and remember, where there's smoke, there's flavor.